1 year ago, the international community, with more hope than pride, praised the peaceful transition of presidential power in Somalia to Hassan Sheikh Mohamud. He reported on the state of his nation to world leaders gathered last week at the United Nations General Assembly. My colleague Paul Sisco has more.
With pride and confidence, the Somali president addressed the 68th United Nations General Assembly and thanked the international community for its continuing support of his government, and reported on the nation's road to recovery after more than 2 decades of conflict. The president also condemned the attack by al-Shabaab at the Westgate Mall in Nairobi. But mostly, President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud spoke about the positive strides his country is making.
In just 1 year, the cornerstones of a new Somalia have been successfully and peacefully laid down. We've made milestone achievements in security, public finance management, reconciliation, political outreach, and laying foundations of good governance with appropriate legislation in place.
Somalia adopted a new constitution in August 2012. The next month, a newly installed parliament elected Hassan Sheikh Mohamud president. There was a smooth transition of power, but the road forward has been difficult. The president survived an assassination attempt 4 days before his inauguration, and terrorist attacks committed by the Somali-based militant group al-Shabaab continue to disrupt the government's efforts to bring peace and stability to Mogadishu and the region.
Our brave Somali forces, the AMISOM, and Ethiopian forces need help to fight our enemies inside Somalia. That is simply not good enough, but AMISOM must be reinforced and expanded.
The European Union and other international donors meeting in Brussels last month pledged $2.7 billion to boost Somalia's rebuilding efforts.
The New Deal will help Somalia preserve unity and sovereignty, lay a strong foundation for a building reliable, transparent, and accountable functioning state institutions.
But Somalia's challenges are formidable. The director of King's College Center for the Study of Radicalism, Alexander Melagru Hitchens, believes recent attacks in Kenya, Nigeria, and elsewhere suggest militancy and terrorism are on the rise.
It's likely that this problem, this trend of jihadist activity in Africa will continue in the foreseeable future, simply because the problems on which the recruitment and the spread is based, like the poverty, like the corruption, are going to remain for quite some time.
Somalia also has other internal issues it must address. Nearly a third of the country has broken away to form the Autonomous Republic of Somaliland, while the region of Puntland repeatedly threatens to secede.
Somali unity must be more than a rhetorical device. It must preserve and promote the dignity, equality, and legitimate aspirations of all Somali citizens.
President Mohamud says Somalia is rapidly completing its path towards unity, stability, and democracy, reaching out to the autonomous states, completing work on the Constitution, and with international support, laying the institutional groundwork for national elections in 2016. Paul Sisco, VOA News.